What's up, mans? Peterptz here. Welcome to yet another video, and this time it's meant for YouTube. So this is my second video. If you haven't caught my first video, it's right there, or after the video just go check it out. And on that note, it was camera for dummies. What is a camera for dummies? And my cameraman Caris Waffles they say that it's not dummy, it's newbies, it's actually dummies. The website exists. So yeah, today we're going to talk about the pictures I've printed so far. There are 4, and I'll explain the framing, how I shot it, in words that is, because I shot it a long time ago. And yeah, so for our first picture we have Caris, our faithful cameraman again. So this picture, we took it during a sunset. So we were trying to take a bunch of shots, but they didn't work out. So we just told him, sit there, we take a shot of you because nothing else is working. And yeah, he's just sitting on some rocks. There's a tree behind him, and yeah, the lighting, you see it's sunset. Editing to just Lightroom to pump up some colors, and yeah. So he was the one who chose this frame actually. It really complements the orangish look of the sunset, and the blackish kind of finish complements the aspect of having some shadows in the photos. So yeah, it was pretty simple. Yeah. For the next one we have Sally. She's a friend of ours, and it was on her birthday. So we decided to do a simple thing where she came with a cupcake actually, and we lit it up, and we decided to take a photo. It was on a previous background. Before we put all this, it was a different background. That's why you see the pattern is different. But I chose the background because it kind of went along with the pattern on her clothes, so that worked, and she was matching everything else well. And yeah, most of it, it's editing. Like the background, it's colored, but I put on black and white. And also the flames, everything else was bumped up to be a bit vibrant. And it's a simple portrait. We're trying to make it a bit more advanced. Yeah, and the frame, basically it matched her clothes. In simple terms, it has a bit of a pattern, and as well as the clothes. And the goldish look complements her skin. So yeah, it's as simple as that. Okay, on to the next one. So this one is one of my favorite pictures. I didn't expect it to be this good, but it came out well. So it was yeah. I think I made a video on that, but that wasn't official. It was like for just a status or something like that. But so what we used was actually an LED strip, a snake light. So we put the LED strip on my hand. That's me, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Put the LED strip on my hand and just like went for moody poses, but like mysterious in some sort, because I was cropping my face in post. Cropping my face, I wanted it to be like kind of mysterious of some sort, because the other one you can't really tell it's me. And yeah, basically that was it. We tried to go for different angles, and I saw both of them were great during editing. They served their own like purpose. And this other one, we were going for a two-faced look, so we kind of used like the LED to separate both faces, the dark and the brighter face. And for the brighter face, we went for the open the eye on the darker face. That's it. Open one of my eye on the darker side, so it's kind of artistic vibe. So that's what I was going for. And the rest is just a collage and editing, black and white. Yeah, enhancing some lights, like masking out some stuff, and yeah, it came out good. And for the framing, it's called a mounted photo. It's basically mounted on a wooden board. Put together on a wooden board, so it's like seamless. There's no glass. It's seamless, and it's coated with glossy protection. So yeah, it's pretty simple, and it lasts longer. So yeah, that's it about that. And finally, no, I'm not gonna say that phrase. Last but certainly one of my first printed pictures is this. I like this picture. It's nostalgic. It actually better than I expected than the other one actually. So this is what fueled the having large prints. Basically this is me again. So najipenda, love myself, but it's what I had to start with. This is me just outside the shop. If you know this shop, it's outside there. I took this photo by myself on a stand. So I just put the camera on a timer and just went there and posed. If you can see the camera I'm holding is the old school Pearl River camera. And I'm just holding it. It's an old school camera. If you haven't watched the last video, I actually mentioned it. It's the first video I'm explaining. It's the first camera I'm explaining. So it's pretty basic in the posing department, just holding it and looking through the viewfinder, the old school viewfinder. And yeah, I made it black and white for that nostalgia feeling. And I put some shadows like on my face to be a bit mysterious. If you haven't noticed, I love the mysterious look on the photos here. And basically for the framing, I went for a black frame because it was blending very well with the black and white, and there wasn't a lot of white, so I had to put a white frame on that, so it blended very well with the frame. Yeah, so that's it guys. Hope you enjoyed the photos, and if you want to have a closer look at them and a more intimate relationship and you do not have my number, you can head over to my IG. It's down below there in the description. And while on that topic, my next video will be on explaining my IG pictures, so you can go check it out firsthand, and then you can see it in the video again, because once is never enough. So I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and I also want to hear suggestions about what you want me to do next. So yeah, thoughts.